item number SCP-439, and special containment procedure. Specimen is to be kept in an armed research site 45, hazardous lifeform wing, in a sealed, locked 38L 10-gallon Type G containment unit with connected oxygen supply. Specimen is to be fed through feeding tube 16A with approved nutritive substance X-F. Handling is available to level 2 personnel and higher. Description: SCP-439 is an insect of unknown origin, somewhat resembling a grayish, semi-translucent Forficula arcularia, the common earwig, approximately 2.5 centimeters in length. So basically the size of a normal earwig. Yeah. Originally located / obtained in mainland China in the redacted province. No other specimen has been found as of yet. SCP-439 is relatively harmless when encountered on safe terms, aside from the ability to deliver a firm, painful pinch with its abdominal forceps. The true hazard this creature possesses lies in its habitat construction and reproduction, which is initiated when a specimen enters the mouth of a sleeping human. This will only occur with humans. Other life forms have been presented to SCP-439 and have been uniformly rejected. Upon location to a suitable host, the specimen will hide itself in the immediate vicinity and wait until the victim has fallen asleep. How it is able to determine the state of sleep is unknown, but it has been shown to be accurate in data expunged. Times out of data expunged. Upon entering the mouth of the new host, SCP-439 will travel down the trachea and take up residence in one of the victim's lungs. In approximately 4 to 8 hours after awakening, the host will complain of chest pains and shortness of breath, following shortly by abdominal cramping. The tightness in the chest will increase as well as a fever until the host is incapacitated. It is around this time the onset of Fibrodysplasia progressiva (FOP) occurs, a disorder that is normally genetic in nature that promotes growth of bones into muscle tissue. Since the production of new bone growth is so rapid, the procedure is also quite painful for the subject, with new bone spurs occasionally protruding through the flesh. While this is happening, the host will become compelled to seek shelter in a darkened, enclosed space, such as inside household cabinetry, closets, or heating ductwork. Within the first 3 days without treatment, the host will become completely withdrawn and immobile due to the extreme pain of new bone growth coupled with difficulty breathing. At this point, the subject's body will begin the final stage of transformation into a bonehive. Having concealed itself in its new home, the body of the host will huddle in a is that supposed to be fetal?
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be fetal. We've ran into that before. It's like a different way to say fetal. It's weird.
Okay, I'll just say fetal position. Entire position of the skeletal structure will shift along data expunged until the host body is roughly spherical in nature and reduced to 3/4 its original size. New bone protrusions will continue to grow and, if possible, anchor the body presumably to its new location. The skeletal structure is almost completely unrecognizable, having been converted to a round cage to protect the internal organs and colony. At this point, transformation is complete. The original queen that entered the host will have produced 20 to 30 20 to 30,000, yeah, 30,000 offspring that function as workers, drones, and warriors in a typical insect hive hierarchy. Since only the queen is capable of reproduction, the rest of the hive's inhabitants are, fortunately, harmless save for large, strong, abdominal forceps of the warriors. The interior of the original host is nearly unrecognizable as a human body. Certain organs are removed and used as food, while others are modified by the worker insects to serve as egg incubation chambers. An ingenious method exists of using the host's own digestive system to process pieces of organic materials collected by the warriors in a nutritive slurry that feeds both the colony and sustains the host hive structure. After 4 to 6 months, a new queen will emerge from within the ranks and choose a drone to mate with. At this point, the colony will destroy itself by rupturing data expunged, upon which the majority of insects die. Workers and drones are unfit to survive outside the host hive, and warriors will abandon the site, wandering away, their task complete. No food will be consumed by the warriors that isn't nutritious slurry produced by the hive of origin. The new queen will venture out, fertilized, to search for her own new hive. Incredibly, the trauma of evacuation is not what finally causes biological activity to cease in the hive, but starvation. Addendum. In particularly disturbing development, Dr. Redacted performed a range of experiments to determine the extent of damage to the host body after it is finished the transformation into a hive. While it had been previously discovered in autopsy that portions of the brain are hollowed out to serve as food, others are left intact, presumably to regulate what bodily functions continue. During the last round of experimentation, Redacted took the opportunity to examine a hive at close range shortly after the transformation. While the eyes are eventually reached and used as a food source, at that point Redacted performed her examination. They were still intact. Opening the eyelids, examining them with a flashlight, Redacted discovered the host's eyes followed the beam. Experimentation was terminated and no further testing is scheduled. So they're basically fully conscious as they're eaten alive.
Yeah. Oh wow, I just realized this will be the first time we don't have to use the Wayback. So this was done in 2021. His last edit in 2021. And this is March 14th, 2021. Which means... Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, what? It just says here, written by Multi-Moog. But in the description, it's written by Anonymous and Multi-Moog. Where the fuck did it get Anonymous?
Where's Anonymous? Is that... But the code... No.
Huh?
It's Multi-Moog and Joh-co. Because Joh-co did the art. So I'm not sure where they... It's like they did half of it right and half of it wrong.
Oh fuck, I forgot to do the thumbnail first. I was about to do the video. But yeah, that bothers me.
This one is one hard to get wrong. All they have to do is a flesh-colored, like, hive-shaped thing.
Jerry, their best video was the old man, and that's as best as gonna get.
Oh no.
Is Sanchez still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you just haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd expect that last video just to be the best it's ever gonna get.
Best about any content farmer's gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look Yeah,
Maybe
2.5 centimeters in length. Let me just convert that to inches because centimeters are tiny as fuck.
Yeah.
I think our buggies are way too big here.
Yeah. And is that actually what it's supposed to
Yeah,
look like?
1.1 inches is the biggest they get.
Yeah, also, is that what the insect actually looks like?
I mean, yeah, it's
Earwigs?
mentioned that the earwigs.
Yeah. I
Have
was
you
saying
never
it because
seen
we
an
have an
earwig?
actual species of earwig it's supposed to look like. That's why I was wondering.
Oh, yeah, I'll look up that species of earwig right now.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I wasn't sure if they created their own earwig or that's actually what that earwig looks like.
It's probably what it looks like. I mean,
Yeah.
well, an enlarged version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
still...
was wrong.
You were wrong? They didn't actually draw the earwig?
That is
Well,
a common earwig.
Oh.
So they changed the design of the earwig. They gave it green eyes. For looking at it, it would have been easier to just draw the earwig. They made it obscenely bigger for reasons I don't even know, because that's bigger than even their largest earwigs. And they changed the bone structure itself. And they added this weird shell. And they added fucking like spider webs for whatever reason, even though I'm pretty sure they would not welcome spiders on their hive.
I was guessing that's like goo, like
Yeah,
from when the hive splits apart.
that's what I'm thinking too, yeah. But still, like...
If it was goo, then wouldn't there be more than just like shell and bones? There'd still be some flesh.
What?
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm not all here.
That's okay.
That's fair.
What should we mark this?
I'd put it around a 2 or 3.
Yeah, it doesn't feel clickbaity in nature, but also it's so inaccurate that it's obviously clickbait.
I
Like
They
go
it's
got
with...
got
things.
enough.
Yeah.
It's got enough. To me, it feels like it's got enough minor inaccuracies that they all pile up into a 2 or 3.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
go with...
I think you're right. It's a 3 because
Yeah.
literally everything about it and every besides it involves a human skeleton,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be an earwig. They just didn't get the right earwig
Yeah.
size.
Alright, now to go back to the video, they mess up the license by including a random fucking person.
Or perhaps the entirety of the organization known as Anonymous.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, where did he get Anonymous from?
Well, let's share this one picture before you click because there's one other way that type of earwig can look. This way, which is also not how they. It is still better to know. Is this a
You might
gender
check.
difference?
I don't
You
know.
might check the way back just in case they use a different. If they had like
It was always
used a
common
different.
earwig.
Oh no
I've
no, I
read
mean the like. For the like, not for that. Just for the like credit and stuff.
Oh,
But wasn't the article last
Like
updated before this came out?
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, just in case just in case they didn't check it before they like because they might have written it like a while before.
I guess
Jerry.
maybe then.
Or read
I
it
guess
wilder.
then maybe the question would be like, go back a couple extra years.
Okay, so January 2021, none of the authors are credited.
That was
Okay.
odd.
Okay. So okay.
So hold on, I'm going to the next one. This is February 7th, 2021. Again, authors are not credited.
Okay. So the last update was probably just to credit the authors.
Yeah. Which means, yeah, originally they were not credited, which means they just included a random fucking person.
Well, okay, they might have put anonymous because they weren't credited before when they were reading it. Then they added the other one afterwards. They got the credit.
Also, I have looked it up and found out the female earwig is the picture, the male earwig is the second picture.
Okay. So like they might have had anonymous there first because they didn't, because when they were first writing the writing it and reading the article, they didn't have the credits.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, and I just checked the most recent capture on a Wayback Machine that shows the authors is March 3rd, 2021. Which is still before the video.
Well, yeah. Also, yeah. Again, they probably had read it before, didn't see an author, so they were like, okay, I'm gonna put anonymous here because we don't know who wrote it. And then they just didn't swap out the anonymous. They just left the anonymous part, but they added the author once they recognized, oh, they updated the thing to include the citation who wrote it.
I just noticed something about the thumbnail that now really.
What?
They only drew male earwig.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like remember the two pictures I showed.
Anyways, are you ready to watch the video? We can already tell it's gonna be worse. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
It was a cold September morning in one of the most remote provinces in China. It had been an unusual summer season for the villagers. They were used to seeing many visitors.
Hey, they didn't draw the people in China as white.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying they didn't draw white people as China people. Because we've had content firms that done that before.
Right.
Chinese
sorry.
people.
Yeah,
Chinese
don't
people.
say
I didn't mean that. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm slightly tired and I fucked up. I'm bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay. The reason I'm saying that is because that's like a slur for Chinese
I
people.
didn't. Fuck. God damn it. I'm sorry.
Well, not specifically
on
that.
Purpose because one, we already knew you and Hatchet were both tired, and two, you literally have a type of say things wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Anyways.
good.
Oh, wait,
I'm just letting you know so that you know in the future. Right.
Wait. Does Aderna know? Because I wasn't sure if Aderna was there.
What?
That I have verbal dyslexia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you might have mentioned that. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways.
Sorry. Isn't it? Wait.
And just remember,
that would be
everyone who is watching the video of the earwigs, the females have a more streamlined design to the pincers, where the males are ones with the large protrudy design.
Yeah. Anyways. Alright. In 3, 2, 1.
During the summer months, and this year was no exception. People came from far and wide to trek through the forest adjoining the village. The forest was popular because of its abundance of rare flora and fauna, but this year, not everyone who entered the forest came out. There had been stories all summer of families reporting their relatives going missing. The local police force had sent out search parties, but none of the missing persons were ever found. It was as if they had vanished.
Call that inaccurate. It wouldn't happen unless you fell asleep, right?
Yeah.
Are they falling asleep randomly in the middle of a...
Yes. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Into thin air. The villagers had their own theories about what had happened. Some people speculated that a mystical wolf was living in the forest and devouring them. Others were suspicious that it was actually the families that were to blame. That, in fact, perhaps the families
really racist.
About what?
Well, think of it. It's happening in China, and one of the things they automatically add, like, not a killer, not any, like a random wild animal that's actually there, but a mythical wolf.
When I was looking at that, I was kind of thinking they were referencing a black shuck or shulk or however the fuck you say its name. You know,
But
that
the black
SCP.
duck isn't Chinese.
I know, but like it was a wolf red eyes, which is what that SCP is.
Well, yeah, but since it's not in China, I don't think. Yeah, why would they be referencing it if they?
Yeah, why would random people that don't know anything about SCPs reference an SCP when it's
I
not
don't know.
even a myth in China? I'm saying it's racist because one of the racist depictions of Chinese people is that they're very mythical, very, like, believing in superstitions.
And the funniest thing about that is white people are probably the people who believe in the most superstitions.
And they had people, like, instead of assuming a random wild animal forest or a deranged person, the first thing they said was mythical wolf. Not a normal wolf, not a boar, which can actually kill people. A mythical wolf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Also, there's tigers.
Oh, you're good.
In at least one area of China. And tigers are way more real than an imaginary wolf that may or may not exist.
I was trying to do what Hatchet does sometimes to give the content farm a benefit of the doubt.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can keep going. Maybe they're not going racist. I don't think this is racist enough to to gain them a point yet.
Yet.
Let's see what happens. Maybe they won't get a point.
Yeah, anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
had killed their relatives and buried them in the forest. Nobody knew for sure what had happened, as no bodies were ever found. The leader of the village knew that if the disappearances continued, then tourists would stop coming to visit the forest. He couldn't afford to let that happen. The local people relied on the money the tourists brought into the village. They wouldn't survive if no one came. He decided that
there's nothing racist about it. It's just like these random through to look more dramatic. Like, you can't even draw the elders. Why do you think dramatic's gonna help now?
I don't know.
Racist leaves.
Also, it's just me or is Jerry cutting out a lot?
Yeah,
Do I need
yeah, he is cutting out a bit.
Hey, Jerry.
Did this help?
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Anyways.
Cross our fingers. No more racism. No more racism. Just one instance. Just one instance.
Right, in 3, 2, 1.
that he would take matters into his own hands. He would search the forest himself to find any clues. He wasn't concerned about entering the forest alone. He knew it like the back of his hand. He had spent most of his childhood playing in the depths of the forest, and he never got lost. He took the track that led to the very center. As he walked deeper and deeper into the forest, the trees got denser and they got
drawn at the side than at the front. It's like two different artists did both sides of him.
Mhm.
I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
Darker and darker. Only a small chink of light could make its way through the denseness.
Chink?
Suddenly, he
Wait,
looked around him.
chink?
Yeah,
It had only
chink means like a narrow thing. It's common in forests.
Yeah, yeah.
They're talking about the light. It's not
Yeah.
racist yet.
Well, like, yeah. The only problem is the only
They didn't
it's
mean
only
that. They didn't mean that. It was
Yeah, I know.
literally just the light in the forest. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, anyways. 3, 2, 1.
been about 3 months since he had last visited the forest, but
The
things
fuck is
looked
that
very
animation?
different. There were a number of
he an
strange
owl?
sphere-shaped
Sorry. Wait,
You're good.
Anyways,
they made the bonehives egg-shaped?
yes.
I think you need to click wrong SCP design.
I mean, wouldn't this be kind of what it looks like when, like, a human
You know
body is
what?
kind of in a fetal
That's fair.
position?
It's basically a lazy version of what it looks like. A very lazy version.
Yeah, anyways. 3, 2, 1.
objects just over a meter tall dotted between the
Okay.
trees. He wondered what their purpose was. He approached the largest of the spheres. He could see that it was a hive-like structure with many chambers. He was just about to put his hand inside one of the chambers to find out what it was
Yeah,
concealing.
okay, yeah.
when
Yeah, okay, bud. Yeah, okay. Finds extremely bizarre, massive bug hive. Oh man, I think it's a very good idea to shove my hand into one of these chambers.
To be fair, I don't think they know how people function because in one breath they said he went through the forest many times as a kid, but at the other hand, they said he would put his hand into an unknown hive when anyone who has lived around nature for a good amount of time would know to never
Yeah.
touch any hive, be it you do or don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Never touch it.
It's especially in fucking East or Southeast Asia, where some of the deadliest stinging insects live.
Yeah.
You know what? That's actually a fair point.
Also, here's one thing. He might be a president because it looks like his ear got blown off by a gun.
No, that's just a blob of hair they added for some reason. They're really bad at drawing him at the side. Don't worry, he'll look amazing again when they show his side figure.
It looks like his ear got blown off by a gun.
It's still there, it's just a bloop of hair. The stupidest fucking bloop of hair either, since they didn't add it to the other side of his head, but let's just keep going.
he felt something crawling across his cheek
Oh,
towards his mouth.
no.
No, it was the
Supposed to be a bug.
SCP.
Oh,
It's
hello,
a male earwig.
hello, botched earwig. How are you?
Why was it just like a fucking blob?
It doesn't have eyes. It doesn't have
You know what?
antennae.
It doesn't have eyes or an antennae, but they
It's missing
gendered it. It's a
legs.
boy.
It's missing legs.
Yes, it's a boy with missing legs, no antenna, no eyes, but it's a boy.
How the fuck does this bug know where to go?
Alright.
Also, it's like almost double the size it's supposed to be. He's a big
Yeah.
boy.
3, 2, 1.
He reached up and grabbed hold of the insect, but at that moment, he felt a sharp pain on his finger, and he dropped the creature onto the floor. When he saw what it was, he relaxed. It was just a common
Oh,
garden
now it has
earwig,
eyes.
nothing to be worried about.
Yeah.
It must have given him a pinch with its abdominal forceps. But what the man didn't realize was that this was no common earwig. Welcome back to SCP Exposed.
It was
Before
a
I go on,
male. He
please-
can't exactly impregnate his head. It's a boy.
Wait, I just realized that's the longest intro. Usually their intro is like a minute. That was 2 minutes and 39 seconds of an 8-minute video. Was just the intro.
1/4 was intro. Also, he's got a different set. Now he's just doing this in some random corridor for some reason.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's hope that they don't turn the queen into a male. Because then they'd literally be only menning the earwigs at that point.
Yeah. Alright.
The
Three.
That
weirdest
would
fucking
also
thing I've ever said.
that would also mean that this is an mpreg hive.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it would. Let's see if they actually
Nice.
do the female earwigs. We've seen the pictures. There's a very obvious design difference.
Yep. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Please make sure you subscribe to the channel so
No,
you don't
fuck
miss out
off.
on
Fuck
any
you.
creepy SCP stories. Today, we bring you Euclid class object SCP-439. SCP-439 is a small insect
What is
approximately
that?
2.5 centimeters in length.
What is this?
That looks like it's like a combination of an ant and that.
That's not
Like-
what an earwig looks like, but it is a woman.
Yeah, we've got, yay! Everyone, clap! We've got Lady Wig.
It's a
Did they put her
prehistoric
antennae on her
earwig.
face? Like on her mouth face?
What?
They put her antennae on her mouth.
Wait, fuck.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, its tail, the backends remind me of something. I forgot its fucking name. But it was like from this a dinosaur series where basically it was like this ancient aquatic scorpion or whatever. I forgot what it's called. Like it had
So
this
they
weird
gave her
tail.
an ancient aquatic scorpion tail instead of an
I
earwig.
forgot its fucking
Tail?
name.
Hmm.
But the tail is very similar to its tail. I forgot its fucking name. I hate that I forgot its name.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the lazy thing and just look up ancient aquatic scorpion.
Just be careful. You might get like AI shit.
Yeah.
I in fact did not get AI.
Oh, good.
But yes, it does look similar to an ancient aquatic scorpion. Discord, let me put it in. You know what? Don't take that out of context. I do not know how to pronounce its name, so I'm just gonna paste it there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Those fuckers.
You're right. It's
Eurypterid.
instead of being designed like a scorpion, not a scorpion. Instead of being designed like an earwig tail, it's designed like a Eurypterid had a child with an earwig and a potato bug. If you look at the legs enough,
That would need to be a very big earwig.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I see when I see the tail.
But yeah, if you look at the legs, they're less like earwig legs and more like potato bug legs.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you need a picture of a potato bug?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think I've ever heard of those.
Oh well,
They're
Jerry.
very ugly.
Oh
I'd
well,
grab.
Jerry's talking about looking at pictures. I do have a final update on the war between the wasp and the honeybees because I don't think I talked about it at my house.
Hmm.
Where basically, the native wasp versus the invasive honeybees. One day I was coming home from work, I found both queens dead near my front door,
Oh.
and a whole bunch of corpses everywhere. I was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck happened?" And I thought, "Oh, it was just both died out and killed each other." Then I just see a wasp go and fly and attach itself to the door, just stay there for a bit.
Actually, now that I have that picture up, not only do the legs look closer to a potato bug's, but how the face is designed looks closer to a potato bug.
Yeah,
I don't know if I love them or hate them.
yeah.
They're actually very creepy to me, even though they're absolutely harmless. They cannot hurt you, but I hate
Yeah.
them.
So yeah, the wasp won against invasive honeybees because all the honeybees are dead, and there's one wasp alive. But its queen's dead, so I'm not sure how long it's gonna live.
Well, yeah, it's gonna die without the queen, but
Can't they take a new queen?
they can if there's a pod left.
Right.
So they
Yeah.
might take care of the queen pod and raise a new queen.
I don't know. Maybe the wasp will decide to shift from monarchy to democracy.
Probably not, but yeah. So we have the first spotting of an earwig that's female in the video, and it looks so inaccurate compared to how they draw the male ones that it looks more like a mix between a potato bug, a Eurypterid, and like on top of all that, you add the pincers of a female earwig.
Yeah.
So
And 3, 2.
Seriously.
Huh?
The back pincers are called Circe.
Gotcha.
Pharisee.
Yeah. All right. And 3, 2, 1.
It has a translucent grayish color and is very similar to the Forficula auricularia.
Wait, so they actually drew the actual earwig.
I mean the standard earwig is passable.
I feel like they're literally showing their sexism through earwigs, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
What?
Insect sexism?
Well, think of this. It's supposed to look like the common earwig, but they drew the female like it's some sort of cryptid, and then they drew the male normal.
Well,
I
I mean,
just-
they do look different from the common earwig.
Didn't it say they look like...
I
They
think
look
there was
similar
a
to them, but
yeah,
like,
similar, but
they
there's
have-
some
somewhat
differences.
resembling a grayish semi-translucent one. But they didn't say any other differences besides the slight coloration differences.
Mhm.
So literally all other differences that they've added were things they added.
I am
So
not
it should be
tweeting
like
right
a
now.
slightly off-color version of the common earwig in
Oh
appearance.
my god, right?
I am not tweeting right now.
Wait, what happened?
Right.
I put content farms and then arrow pointing to insect sexism.
Well, you're not wrong, but you know what? It's fine if they turn the female into weird eldritch horrors and the males look perfectly normal. You know, let's just click this. Maybe this will be the only time they show weird insect sexism. Maybe.
Oh my god! Wait, said 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, otherwise known as the common earwig. The origins of this insect are currently unknown. The Foundation has only ever come across one specimen.
Huh?
Sorry, I was just saying it doesn't even look like an earwig from the distance.
Yeah.
It's literally holding its butt up like a scorpion.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I want to go back a bit. Alright.
It's in grayish color and is very similar to the Forficula auricularia, otherwise known as the common earwig. The origins of this insect are currently unknown.
They literally just had, oh my god.
I'm sorry.
They did an intro. They got the intro correct. But what?
I mean, they first found it in China. That doesn't mean that it's originated in China.
I guess, yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
The Foundation has only ever come across one specimen that was found in the middle of a dense forest in a remote province in mainland China. This creature is relatively harmless to human beings. Its huge abdominal forceps are capable of giving a painful pinch, but unless provoked, it is unlikely to attack. Its only danger to human life is in the way that it forms the habitat that it needs in order to be able to reproduce. First, the creature enters the human body through the mouth. In order to enter, the human being must be asleep.
Oh my god, the animation.
It is currently unknown how the creature determines that the human has fallen asleep. But what we do know is that the creature is accurate in knowing that the human is asleep in the majority of cases. Once the creature has located a suitable host, it waits in a dark corner of the room for the human to go to sleep. Once asleep, the creature approaches the human and enters the body through the mouth. SCP-439 travels along the trachea and takes up residence in one of the lungs. This occupancy of the body only occurs in humans. Other life forms have been offered to SCP-439 but have been rejected. Within less than 8 hours of the human awakening, the first symptoms will appear. Chest pains, difficulty in breathing are the first signs, closely followed by severe abdominal cramping. The tightness in the chest will become more severe and the host will break out in a fever. This will leave the host incapacitated. At this time is when the beginnings of Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, FOP, occur. FOP is normally a genetic disease that causes muscle tissue to turn into bone. The development of the new bone is so rapid, it causes severe pain in the human. Often, new bone spurs can be seen protruding from the skin. During this process, the human will seek out a dark, enclosed space to take refuge. Commonly, this is inside cabinets or heating ducts. If the host receives no treatment at all, it will only take within 3 days for him to reach the final stage of the transformation into what is known as the bonehive. When the host reaches this point, he will take up the fetal position. Sections of the skeletal structure will shift position until the body takes on a sphere-like shape. New bones will continue to form to produce a cage to protect the internal organs and colony. The end result will be around 3/4 of the size of the original human body. At this point, transformation is complete. The original queen that entered the host will have produced 20 to 30,000 offspring that function as workers, drones, and warriors in a typical insect hive hierarchy. Since only the queen is capable of reproduction, the rest of the hive...
Is there any to say something?
Wait, so they're only... Okay.
You good?
So apparently these... Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so far, Jerry is correct. They're only drawing one gender. Only one gender allowed.
Oh, that's probably mostly because they're fucking lazy.
Yeah.
They're just like copying, pasting, or some shit.
Well, if they were that lazy, they could have literally just used the design for the common earwig, changed the color slightly, and then changed the pincer's design slightly. That's literally all they need to do.
Alright. And 3, 2, 1.
Hive's inhabitants are fortunately harmless except for the large, strong abdominal forceps of the warriors. The interior of the sphere is now almost unrecognizable.
What?
They literally did what I said they could have just done, but only for the males. Why is it the weird bug sexism just getting worse? Why? Why is this a thing?
Why is the weird bug system getting worse? Oh my god.
Why is it getting worse? Why is there bug sexism? Why is this a thing?
I wish someone could clip this right now.
Okay, Bright, tell me, why are they being so sexist against the bugs? It is all in my head?
Yes.
What?
You know I'm gonna be a
She was
dumbass.
being sarcastic. She said it in that way where you know she's fucking with you.
Yes. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Recognizable from its original form. Some of the internal organs
Maybe
are
they'll
used
get
as food,
less
whilst
sexist.
others are modified by the worker insect.
Yeah. Also, before we continue, Hatchet, Would you be okay doing another SCP, or just done for you?
I was about to say I think I need to just hop out.
Okay, so you just want to... Do you want to finish
I-
this, or...
I was figuring I'd just leave y'all to continue without me.
Alright. Well, I
'Cause
hope you get better.
My head's not doing good.
I hope you get better, Hatchet.
Yeah, I hope you get better.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do the next SCP without Hatchet because it's not a huge popular one, so Hatchet probably has not heard of it. So
Yeah, that's fair. Let's just finish this one up and then next week with Hatchet.
well, next week I'll be on my vacay.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So the week after.
The week after, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
To be used as egg incubation chambers. The warrior insects collect organic material which is then processed by the host's digestive system into a nutritive slurry which feeds the colony and also maintains the hive structure. It takes around
What the hell
4 to
is
6
this
months
weird
for a new queen to emerge.
Sexism.
I don't know.
She will select a drone to mate with. Once this has happened, the colony will destroy itself by rupturing the sphere. The majority of the insects will die at this time as drones and workers cannot survive outside of the colony. Now that their task has been completed, the warrior insects will abandon the sphere. No food will be consumed by warriors that aren't nutritive slurry produced by the hive of origin. The new queen will venture out, fertilized, to search for her own new hive. Incredibly, the trauma of evacuation is not what finally causes biological activity to cease in the hive, but starvation is the cause. A particular disturbing piece of information was discovered when one of the leading female doctors in this field performed a range of experiments to see what damage had occurred to the body during the transformation. Previous autopsies had shown that some parts of the brain had been destroyed to be used for food, whilst other parts remained intact, presumably to control the bodily functions that were still required by the colony. During the doctor's study, she had the opportunity to examine a host structure shortly after its transformation. Although we know that the eyes are eventually used for food, because this particular structure had been found straight after its transformation, the eyes were still intact. The doctor lifted the eyelids and shone a beam of light into the eyes. The eyes moved and followed the beam as it went from left to right. At this point, the experiment was terminated, and there are no plans for any further testing. SCP-439 is currently being kept at the Hazardous Lifeforms Wing of Armed Research Site 45.
Why the fuck is that in the middle of the ocean?
And why is it an oil rig? Why is it an oil rig?
Wait, hold on. It's at Site 45, right? There is actually a map of where all the sites are. Hold on. SCP site map. I forgot. This is... Yeah, facilities map. Hold on. Alrighty. Where's Site 45? 44. So it's not in Europe. Oh, there's a lot in here. Okay, 45.
I would look around.
Over here, or something like that. What's or over here? Oh, Site 45. Here we go. It's off the coast of Australia.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in the middle of the ocean.
It probably doesn't even. It probably doesn't look like a fucking oil rig either.
Yeah, no. Wait, what happens if I click it? Nothing. I was kind of hoping something would happen.
Actually, I just looked up Site 45, and apparently it is on an oil rig.
Oh, it is?
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Here
okay.
are some picture examples people have made.
Okay, so it is on an oil rig. So there's an oil rig off the coast of
Well, yeah,
Australia.
but it has legs. I'm not sure why they think an oil rig looks like that.
Yeah, it's gonna fall right off. Anyways, let's
The
finish
creature
it.
is kept in a sealed and locked 38-liter Type G containment unit. The unit is connected to an oxygen supply, and the creature is being fed through feeding tube 16A. The creature's diet consists solely of the approved nutritive substance XF. Handling is authorized only to personnel level 2 and higher. The Foundation's personnel have many theories as to why this creature exists.
Oh no. They're gonna make up some random bullshit.
Mhm.
Alright, let's see what it goes to.
Some personnel feel that the insect's purpose is to take over the world, whilst others feel that it
What?
only seeks to
Where did you get that information? In what way or form has it ever showed it wanted to take over the world? Okay, let's see what the second theory is.
the world, whilst others feel that it only seeks to prevent its own demise. Whatever the case,
that's more believable.
SCP-439 must be handled with great care. What do you think of that?
The second theory is more believable.
Well, like, yeah, they pretty much. It's not really. It's not really like that way, but it's like more like they just like.
All right, removal of characters and license.
Wait, hold on.
They
Darren, what you're trying to
technically
say?
didn't
You go ahead, Jerry. Right.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if you were done talking or not. Sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah, removal of character / license.
I think that's probably one because I technically did not remove any characters, but they did slightly mess up the license.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Added or altered gore or violence.
They didn't really add any violence.
Or alter anything, really.
Yeah, so 0.
Yeah. Alright, deviates from the plot of the article.
The main plot is still there, but they do alter it. Is that a 1 or 2?
I would say maybe a 1, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say 1. It wasn't
Yeah,
that
1.
badly altered. Because, like, it was discovered in mainland China province. And they did show it's, like, in a China area, so... Yeah. At the beginning of the, the intro, so...
Mm.
It wasn't, like, too off. It's, like, not like they said, oh, by the way, we found this SCP originated in North America. Like other content farm did. I think it was... Yeah, it was SCP Chronicles. It kept saying everything was found in North America.
Oh my god. That was literally like, oh, all of the aliens land in the US.
Yeah. Anyways, last one. Only minute of video / offensiveness.
Well, they were slightly racist against Chinese, and there was a weirdly large amount of sexism against the earwigs, which was really weird. So maybe a 1 or a 2.
Probably a 2.
Yeah, I can go with 2.
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing at insect sexism.
Well, am I wrong? You know the answer. They were weirdly sexist against earwigs for some reason.
North America is the only country that exists as Sanji. Oh my god. Alright, let me add the numbers up. Okay, so 1. Oh, wait. Not too bad, but bad.